How you doing? I'm Mike Shue. It's the road to legalization, and it's all about the Freedom Rally for this run. And we're talking now with the music directors, the artistic directors here of the Freedom Rally. This is the 25th anniversary of the Boston Freedom Rally, and every year music has been a very important part of it. And why is that? Why is music such an important part to? Because I know this rally was set up as something to educate people, to bring awareness to marijuana law reform and stuff like that. But why do you think music has been such an important part of it?
You know, I mean, music's a part of everybody's life, and that's what we're bringing to the table. You know, it's a community, a marijuana community. People work together, people live together, and they have fun together. You know, they experience music together. I don't know how important music is to every person, but, you know, to me in my life, you know, it's very important. You know, it's something you do with people. It's something you build relationships around, and it's something you remember. You know, you remember that concert, you remember that show, you remember that event, that life event, and it's huge. And I think about it that way when we build the rally, and we're putting it together. So, you know, we're trying to create an atmosphere that people are going to remember, people are going to talk about, people are going to next year be like, oh, you missed the 25th anniversary of the Boston Freedom Rally. You know, you messed up.
So what are the bands this year? What are we looking forward
You know,
to?
this year we say it every year that this is the biggest rally we've ever had, but this is the biggest rally we've ever had. You know, we in 2010 we went to 2 stages. In 2012 we went to 2 days, and now this year we're continuing that 2 days, and we're also going to 4 stages, 3 music stages and 1 just fully speaker tent. So it's the biggest one we've ever had.
It's amazing that it grows, and after just 25 years of total resistance from the city of Boston, yet it seems like it's flourishing.
You know, it is flourishing in a way where it's surprising that it is flourishing. You know, I've had a chance to go out in Seattle and just kind of look around and see how they do their festival, their Seattle Hemp Fest, and it's funny in a way where the city's more accommodating, where they've gotten to get away with more stuff, and they work hand in hand with the city, and so their festival is bigger. They make more money, but Boston, we can get away with more because we don't really worry about appeasing the city because they just make our lives difficult at every step of the way. And so we're not trying to nurture this relationship or anything. Like, we get away with what we can get away with. And we'd like to work well with the city. It'd make my life easier, but I think it gives us that freedom, you know, that freedom rally, you know, and it's very unique in Boston that the feel and the whole vibe of the festival.
What are some of the bands we're going to be seeing this weekend?
Well, you know, I'm pumped to be working with my man Martin Newell here of Handsome Factory, and me and him have been working tirelessly all year to just, you know, work with the bands that want to be a part of the movement and want to use their talents to, you know, bring legalization and help us. We have Mighty Mystic, the Mighty Mystic. We have Tiger Man Woe. We have Build a Machine. We have Rex, hip-hop legend in Boston. We have Mr. DL, one of our biggest supporters. We've had so many bands. I'm like drawing a blank now. There's Gorilla Finger Dub up from or down from Maine. Those guys are just amazing. They're killing it up there in Maine. I don't know. Who do you got on the reggae on the mount?
Got 8 Feet Tall. He said Mighty Mystic. Build a Machine, Soul Rebel Project, This and That Band. There's a bunch of great artists on there.
So there's a whole separate stage for reggae.
Yeah, we're going to be up on Soldier's Mount.
Nice.
Doing a separate stage we're going to do live graffiti, saran wrap live graffiti all around the side of the stage too. So we've got some really good crews. The guys from Culture's Dynasty in Cambridge are going to come down and run that for us. Junior Holt just jumped on it. The son of John Holt, legendary reggae artist. So it's going to be a great time up there. Everybody has been very accommodating too. As soon as we announced that we're going to be doing reggae at the Freedom Rally, it was that people just came out of the woodwork to have to get onto the bill. So we got 2 solid days.
Well, marijuana and reggae,
hand in hand.
you know? Yeah, it's just something that's part of the Rastafarian culture, and
it's funny because he said it to me. He said we want to do something up on the mountain, make that a place to be. And then I just kind of looked at him and said, how come we don't have more reggae? And then that was just it.
It just made so much sense, and it was easy. You know, it was an easy sell to the people we're dealing with. You know, it was like, hey, we want to have a third just reggae stage. can't believe that's never happened before. And
Yeah.
it's like everybody, it's been accommodating because people want to be a part of it. You know, the bands want to be a part of it. You know, they want to be a part of the legalization movement. We're going to legalize in 2016. And I think the Boston Freedom Rally, being on the Boston Common and been running for 25 years, you know, that's going to be the lightning rod and the focal point for that, you know, effort. And especially as we push to the initiative in 2016.
I know you already have enough to do to put this rally together, the music part anyway. Have you guys ever done anything like a recording, like a CD compilation, something like that you can
Honestly,
sell, kind of support the cause?
We had thought about that this year, and we actually had lined it up. And I had, at least for the reggae stage, I had 6 or 7 songs, one from each of the people on there. We're going to do like a mini kind of giveaway CD, not even press it, but more like a sticker.
Right.
And we were going to do that in combination with a magazine, but we just got too far behind on it. And there's so much work involved, you know, in doing other shows that we do during the week, every other weekend. So we just didn't get to it this year, but I think that would be a great idea. Good promotion for the bands.
Good promotion for the rally.
for
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, when we were
Everybody
kicking
wins
around the idea, everybody was like, "Yeah, you know, I want to be on that," you know. And so it would have been something that would have been pretty easy to get together as far as bands, you know, donating a song and putting the mixtape together. But it was just, you know, we only got so many hands.
Exactly. Yeah. So what time will the music be starting
Well,
on Saturday?
This Saturday, high noon. It's gonna run 12 to 8. And then on Sunday, we're opening up again, and we're going to run 12 to 6 p.m. And like we said, you know, that's 2 stages, the Hitman Glass main stage, and then the launch site bandstand stage. And then we have our reggae on the mount. And then please don't forget our speaker-only NIC tent, where we're very excited about that. You know, just get hands-on with the people that are trying to educate. You know, we're going to have Q&A sessions that are more in-depth, and the people that want to go beyond the festival party can, like, that's where the activism is going to happen, is in the NIC tent.
Now, will that be going on as the music's going on also?
Oh, yes. They'll all be running their own schedules and their own events, you know, each area. And we're running zone defense this year. We got so much going on, you know. This is your zone, this is your zone, this is your zone, and hopefully we pull it off.
Well, when you get there, you know, there's a directory here, the list of artists, and a map, which is going to be very helpful.
That'll be very helpful.
Yeah.
Be sure to get your Massgrass program there when you get on site. They're free, and they'll tell you all the good stuff that's going on.
All right. Well, Chris, Marty, thank you very much for coming in today. Looking forward to this weekend.
Excellent. Me too.
Thanks for having me.